Hey there, YouTube. My name is Frank, and I'm a game dev from Quebec. So today, I've decided to jump right in and make a video about 5 art truths I learned while making a roguelike deck builder. So first off, I've been developing my first game, Becoming Captain, for the last 5 years, which is kind of crazy. That said, time to jump right in. So first off, you need to have a clear idea of what you want to make, and I didn't. So, when I started designing this project, I believed that I knew exactly what I wanted to do, but it was a mistake. My main idea ended up not being exactly what I wanted to build, and I spent a lot of time designing something that wasn't actually any good. So, how do you make sure that you have the right idea and that it is what you want to do? Prototype, 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 prototype. Make a prototype, test it out with your friend, test it out on itch, look if people love it, look if you'll love making it, and then spend 5 years making it. I personally didn't really make a prototype. I did a prototype, but I didn't like make a small prototype, change everything, make another small prototype, change everything again until I found like the gold nugget. This isn't what I did. I did a first prototype. I tried it out. People told me, "Yeah, it's kind of good. I think it can be fun." And I just went with it and worked on it like a madman. And then, along the way, after 3 or even 4 whole years, I gutted it. I removed a lot of the fat. And finally, now I'm starting to look at my game and be like, yeah, yeah, now I like where it is heading, what it is all about. So, what is the first lesson I learned? Well, make a goddamn prototype. And if it's not good, put it into the trash and start all over again. But do it quickly. Don't spend the next 10 years making prototypes after prototypes after prototypes, because you will, in the end, do nothing. Make a first prototype of your idea and then make an iteration of it. Make an alternative version that is slightly different, but with the same core concept, but slightly handled differently, and test this one too. And then at one point, you will find exactly what you want to make and go from there. Lesson number 2, spending money like a madman before testing. So, when I started this journey, I knew next to nothing about how to make a game. I didn't know how to draw. I didn't knew how to make 3D assets. Didn't knew how to make proper sound. Didn't knew how to code. Didn't knew how to game dev. I didn't knew how to market a game. Like I knew nothing. But I learned a lot along the way. So now I can tell that I feel like I'm an actual game dev. But when I started, I knew nothing. And when you know nothing and you think you know a little, you you think you know what you want and you think the other people can help you with it. So I spent a lot of money on arts. I spent a bit of money on code. I spent a bit of money on marketing. Well, nothing was actually built. I didn't prototype. And in the end, I kind of burned most of this money, except the money for art, because in the end, well, I'm still using it now. But don't spend your way into learning game dev, is what I'm trying to say. Spend time making smaller project that you can actually do with your lack of skills and then learn from it. Lesson number 3. Don't be an idea guy. I used to be an idea guy, and it is not a good position to be in. If you don't know how to craft a chair, should you be the one giving the idea for the chair? No. No, you shouldn't. And this is what I used to be. I used to be a guy who didn't know how to make a game that would tell people that were talented how to make a game. This is foolish. This is stupid. Don't be that guy. You need to listen to the people around you. You need to learn from their skills. You need to take courses and learn by yourself. Don't be the idea guy and don't try making a game without any proper skill on how to make it. Like, I'm serious. Don't try to look for people that are talented if you don't know what is even a talented game dev, because you aren't one. I don't know if this is clear, but yeah, I will summarize it as don't be an idea guy, do it. So hey folks, this video is sponsored by Becoming Captain. Becoming Captain, a roguelike deck builder like no one before. Seriously, it's my game, and I I loved making all of it. And it's a game about space pirates, about flintlock musket and space laser and monster and cards and strategy and having fun. So if you love all those things or just one or two, well, go down in the description below and wishlist Becoming Captain on Steam right now today, because tomorrow you will totally forget it. So let's go there, and now back to the video. Lesson number 4. You can learn anything. You can learn anything you want and you put your mind into. When I started as a game dev, as I said before, I knew nothing of the skills that were required. And I used to be afraid of learning them. I thought people that were coding and drawing and like 3D modeling and all this, I believed that they were gifted people. I believed that they were like that I kind of believe that God gave them the power to do it, and now they were able to do it. It's completely rubbish. The artists are spending hours upon hours upon hours learning their trades. The coders are doing the same. Like, why couldn't you learn those skills? Well, the simple answer is you can. You can absolutely learn anything. You can learn to code, you can learn to draw, you can learn to animate, you can learn VFX, you can learn how to make music, you can learn anything you want. But of course, there are trade offs. If you spend all your time learning coding, well, you will be specialized as a coder. And maybe you'll need someone to help you draw because you're spending all your time in the code. But if you want to be a multitasking person, like a solo dev, it is absolutely possible for you to learn a little bit of code, a little bit of drawing, a little bit about color theory, a little bit about animation, and then refine all those skills slowly but surely, and eventually be able to make a game all by yourself with your own two hands and a little bit of your head. You can learn basically anything. So now I know how to code, I know how to animate, I know how to illustrate, I know a bit about all the aspects I need to make a game. I'm no master of any of those. I'm just good enough. Good enough at all those skills. And then now I'm feeling somewhat confident in my ability to actually finish the game I've started and make another one after that. And I'm happy with that. Really. it made me more confident in my ability. And now I can say, yeah, I'm making a game and it's going to be pretty good. Like, am I making the most, the best game of all time? No. But I'm confident that my game, Becoming Captain, is going to be quite fun. And I think some people will enjoy it. And that's all you can actually hope for. Like, if you can make one person have fun with your game while drinking a beer and decompressing in the evening, like, you did your job, mate. You did good. And it all comes down from not being afraid to learn what you think you're too stupid to learn. Lesson number 5. Don't you quit. Don't quit. Keep going. I've been making this goddamn Forsaken game for the last 5 years. At first, I didn't know how to code. I didn't know how to illustrate. I didn't know how to animate a goddamn thing. Like nothing at all. And I made the first version of this game with the help of my brother, with the help of some friends, with people I hired. And then I trashed it all down because it wasn't even good. And I started all over again in 2022. Now that I knew actually what I was doing, I made it all over again. All the code, all of it. And then I kept going and I kept going and I kept going. And now I'm here and my game is pretty good. It's not over yet. There is a lot left to do. But if I gave up, I wouldn't be here. And I know that sometimes it's hard, like a lot. Not only are we making a project that is hard to make, but life around us doesn't stop. There are difficulty in our personal lives that are hard and that are taxing, and there is stress from our job and our families and our like the entire world that is sometimes feeling like it's falling down on us, but god damn, hold the bar from your boat and keep on moving. Keep on moving. Make one line of code per day. Well, in 1 year, it's 365 lines of code. It's not a lot. You need more. But if you do a little bit every day, you will be way further than if you gave up way further. So, guys, this is it. Those were the 5 lessons I learned the hard way from game dev, from 5 years of game dev. And seriously, I think we can make it. So let's go make games and let's make them fucking cool. See you later, folks. And don't forget to subscribe because I'm making other videos soon. Love you guys. Have a great day.